Hi, girls. Brought the guinea pig out. Say hi, Cinnamon. Or run away, that works too. Alright, so I wanted to show off my chicken coop. I don't think I ever actually did it. I'm gonna let the chickens out, give them some fruit. I don't like giving them stuff inside the run because all the esquitarian pine pellets get on everything. Hi, following me? What do you want? Oh, 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 oh. They go nuts for blueberries. Watch how crazy. All the blueberries will be pecked away instantly. Oh, there you go. They're all gone already. You can see them fight over one. Who wants it? Alright, anyway, back to the chicken coop. As you can see, very small backyard. So I got away with what I could. They are on cement risers. For the most part, any of the wood that is touching the ground or the risers is pressure treated, but the rest of the stuff is not. Buried hardware cloth 3 feet out. Obviously hardware cloth there. This particular coop, I actually bought this from Lancaster. It was made by an Amish gentleman, I believe. Rented a U-Haul, and then to haul it up in the yard, it took 4 guys. And we just drilled in some 2x4s to use as makeshift handles. It was not easy. We actually lifted it over the fence from my neighbor's yard. But it's pretty well built. Haven't had any real issues. I use regular straw and esquitarian pine pellets. I found they have been amazing over pine shavings. Very easy to clean, does not smell. Every now and then I will obviously clean it out, but I'll mix it up, put some lime in there, some diatomaceous earth. Got these fake little grass pads that I put in there. I do have some string lights in there, solar paneled. I have solar panel little floodlights for the foxes that come. Have a solar paneled powered exhaust fan blowing out the hot air. That's where you get the eggs. Looks like I got one today. They don't lay much in the heat. Again, hardware cloth. Not the whole thing, but enough. As for the run, I built this, and knowing what I now know about carpentry, I actually probably would have just built the coop too. I just didn't have much experience. Same thing for this, pressure treated where it's on the ground. For the roof, I just used that. Dude, that is a massive chicken poop. Wow. Did pressure treated for the ground. Of course, this is not dirt. This is the pine pellets. I rake it up every now and then, and again with the lime. It doesn't really stink at all. It's kind of amazing. If I could do this over again, I probably would have had the roof come out a little bit further and probably done some 2x4s across to make it stronger. Yeah, definitely had the roof come out a little bit more. For the most part, it does run off very well, but sideways wind gets in there and gets it wet. This is just a shade wall. I wrap it with plastic in the winter. These are Rhode Island Reds, so they're pretty weather hardy. I don't need any external heat or anything. That's where I keep their food and treats. That's why they're following me. They think they're getting treats, but they're not. Oh look, those are tomato plants from all the tomatoes we used to give them. Looks like honeysuckle. Man, that thing's bigger than I thought it was. As for the food and water, these are just the typical food and water as everyone uses. These are amazing. I actually only have to fill these up maybe once every week and a half. In the winter, even less. It does freeze, but really it doesn't freeze fully. Same thing with this. This is I forget the exact brand, but everyone does this. It's nice and sealed. Man, they have not been eating a lot. Hello, I hear ya. Well, you know what? I bet this is I do not have rats, but I have voles with a V. Yes, I hear ya. Yeah, it looks like I have some voles in there. It's alright. I'm not worried about them. Now, if it was rats, that would be different. This is their favorite spot under there. It's also the cleanest. Yeah, it was not that hard to build. All in all, I want to say probably somewhere around $1,400. I actually forget. I want to say this was like $400 or $500. And then maybe $30 to rent a U-Haul trailer. But it's definitely not cheap. I definitely did it a little bit overkill. I did plan on having 8 chickens. And I forget the exact rule for square footage, but I definitely wanted to have them have good space, and I can let them out. And they actually have access to my neighbor's yard. He's okay with them going in there. As far as permits for such a small backyard, I did look up all the zoning and everything. I got a permit. I had to get written permission from my neighbor, since this is within, I forget, 4 feet of his property. I forget specifically how it worked, but anyway, it's not close enough to them that I needed it. Yeah, and I don't have a rooster because I like my neighbors. There are some lights, some solar powered lights. You can't obviously see them now, but they're inside of the coop and through the run. Definitely overkill, but compared to everyone else's backyards on this block, nobody really uses them for anything. One lady lets her dogs out. That's pretty much it. They're kind of awkward yards. As you can see, they're separated from the houses. They were originally going to build another block here. I think that's garden supplies. We did have a garden, but the soil up here is not good. It needs to be aerated, and it's just not easy bringing a hose all the way up and watering stuff. As you can see, the weeds grow insanely fast. But they've been pretty easy. We have lost some chickens just to random stuff. It's kind of what happens when you get chickens from Tractor Supply, but we'll get some more eventually. I think 8. Wouldn't have any more than 8. Oh, I didn't even realize I locked you guys out. Normally, I do leave everything open. Let it aerate a little bit. Yep, those are definitely honeysuckles. But does not smell at all. And the pine pellets are relatively cheap. I forget how much they are for a bag, but I haven't done a deep clean into this. I'll take some out periodically, mix it up, add some more hay in the winter, of course. But it's really amazing how it doesn't smell. I do put some vanilla air fresheners in there every now and then. As you can see some sunlight peeking through for the airflow. Honestly, more worried in the winter for moisture. That's what I gotta do. I forgot to put a thermometer in here. But moisture is bad for frostbite for their combs and everything, so you have to be, actually, believe it or not, be more diligent cleaning out the poop in the coop in the winter over the summer. Go ahead, you jumping up? Nice. Just put a board there to kind of block some of it from coming out, but it's very easy to clean. What you doing? Cinnamon. All right, and yeah, that's it. Painted it purple. I don't know. We did have a outdoor guinea pig cage, and Heather wanted to match it. I guess last thing, we did seal the wood with a pretty good paint. Everything is very expensive. All the hardware, all the nails, all that stuff added up a lot faster than I thought it would. But get what you pay for. Buy once, cry once. Also, I probably would have made this taller because I've smacked my head in this cleaning a couple times. Probably would have made it a little bit taller. And then I guess if I needed to, I would do like a rain barrel runoff here. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting chickens, make sure you give them the appropriate space. Don't coop them up in there. That's not cool. But elevating your coop off the ground and using that space does give you a little bit more square footage. I totally forget the square footage per chicken. I want to say it's like, I forget, but the size of this one, I forget, it's definitely like 10 by 3, 10 by 4, something like that. But yeah, if you're doing it to save money and get eggs, it's not really worth it. At least not yet, until they go up again. Alright, time to get my guinea pig that's hiding in the fence.